Welcome to the second video in Phase 4 of the Wall Street Academy. In this video, I'm going to be covering Donchian channels, which is also one of my favorite indicators to use. It's actually a moving average indicator, and it was developed by Richard Donchian. Basically, what it does is it plots the highest high and the lowest low over X number of periods. So in this example, in this video, I'm going to go ahead and add this as an indicator, Donchian channels. Now you'll notice that in the settings it's standard at 20. I want you to go ahead and change that to 55. You'll notice that the range widens because we're actually adding 35 periods, or 35 candles, the closes of the previous 55 candles opposed to 20. So it gives me more of an accurate range. And one thing I want you to note is a couple basic rules, because the Donchian channel is a simple trend following breakout system, and there's only a couple basic rules. When price closes above this upper Donchian channel, what I want you to do is buy long and cover short positions. Now, when price closes below this lower Donchian channel, I want you to sell short and liquidate long positions. So, in essence, it closes above this upper Donchian channel, go long. It closes below the lower Donchian channel, sell short. This middle line right here can act as support and resistance, which is a vital characteristic. It's a really good characteristic to note, because you'll notice here that for this line, this middle line right here, price here was bearish. It approached this line, broke above the line, but ultimately went back bearish. It approached the line, couldn't necessarily close above the line, so it went back into a bearish, so it bounced off the line, bounced off this line acting as resistance. It goes down, it goes back up, it bounces off this line acting as resistance again, and then it approaches the line, ultimately closes above the line, and now this is resistance turning support, for the reason that it approaches this line and now it's acting as support. Goes back bullish, comes back down. Right here you'll notice that it approached the line and then bounced back up. So here's another rule. You want to short or long 1 pip above or below the above the Donchian channels. So here's how I analyze this right here. It's very simple. I'll see that price has already hit this as support twice, and it's bounced back up. So what I can see happening is that price is probably going to approach this upper Donchian channel and either come back down or break above it. So I'm looking for the breakout above the upper Donchian channel, and here's how I do it. Here's the upper Donchian channel right here. I'm going to align my cursor with it. I'm going to see that that line, or the upper Donchian channel, is at 1088.65. And what I'm going to do is set my upper Donchian channel indication or alert at 1088.75. Remember, 1 pip above the upper Donchian channel. So 1088.75. And for the lower Donchian channel, I'm going to do the same thing. I see that right here, the lower Donchian channel, when aligned with my cursor, is at 1046.16. I'm going to make it 1 pip below the lower Donchian channel. So it's going to be 1046.06. So these right here are the two areas that I'm looking for price to approach, which is 1088.75 or 1046.06. Once price reaches that number, I'm going to again either go long or go short. Price reaches this number, I'm going to buy long and cover short positions. Price reaches this lower Donchian channel, that number, then I'm going to sell short and liquidate long positions. So there you have it, how I trade using the Donchian channels. And again, how I said in the first video, I want you to be able to couple all this information to ultimately become a profitable trader. So this isn't enough to just trade Donchian channels, even though trading using Donchian channels coupled with some of the other indicators that I know, I have caught 100 pip breakouts, I've caught 200 pip, even 300 pip breakouts. But again, it's not just enough simply to use the Donchian channels. That's why I couple it with, in the first video, I went over trading using the Ikemoku Kinku Hyo, which is the Ikemoku Cloud, which I want you to be able to couple that information with using Donchian channels, as well as the next video, I'm going to cover how to read a naked chart, how to actually trade using no indicators at all. So I hope this video helps. Study it intently with the other videos in Phase 4. Thank you, and I look forward to the next video with you.